You all love the Dagrainger 6 and 8. Can we work it on the 5 and 9? Let's take a look. Is up, everybody? Chris the DJ here. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing very, very well. We are back with the Dagrainger 6-8 again. All right, you guys have been loving this video. I think it's a really, really cool strategy and a lot of positive feedback on it. So if you haven't seen it, I'll put a card to it up above. You can go take a look at it. But what we're going to do today is I got quite a few people asking me, can you play this on other numbers, or is it just for the 6 and the 8? The answer, certainly. You can play it on whatever numbers you want, the 4 and the 5, the 4 and the 10, the 5 and the 9, whatever you want. So we're going to play it on the 5 and the 9 today, okay? And we're going to see how it works out for us. So the premise behind the strategy is you use the table minimum to dictate what your buy-in is, what your win goal is, and what your bet leveling is, all right? So since a $15 table is common for many people, I'm going to play it at a $15 level. So for our bankroll, $15 minimum, we're looking at 80x the table minimum, which is $1,200. Okay. Our win goal is 20x the table minimum, which is $300. And our loss limit is 40x the table minimum, which is $600, or half of what our starting bankroll is. We're going to go out on the 5 and 9 for 4x table minimum, so $60 each. And we're going to stay out there for 3 rolls. If we don't get the hit, we're going to turn our bets off and we'll see what the shooter does. If we do get the hit, we're going to turn our bets off, wait to see if they hit their point. We'll go out of table minimum. If we get a hit there and we get through the cycle again of the hitting at the 4x level, hitting at the 1x level, the table minimum level, then we're going to go and bet the inside. All right, so without further ado, let's take a look. And if you guys have any questions about the strategy or you want a copy of it, just shoot me an email, dicedjn@gmail.com. I will be sure to get it to you. When this video does come out, I will be on vacation. All right, so it may take me a little bit longer to respond, but I will get it to you. All right, I promise. Promise. Just send me an email. 6410. All right, 6410. That'll be our point. All right, we're going to go $60 on the 5, $60 on the 9. If this hits, it'll pay us $84. Here we go. And we're going to start off with a PSO. I'm going to start off with a PSO. All right. Obviously not ideal. Where's my camera? There it is. Not ideal. That will cost us $120. So we're down in the hole. We can recover, though. We can certainly recover. Here we go. And we got a yo. Doesn't matter for us. 6-5. Mid-mo. Yo. And 426. All right, that'll be our point. Okay, we're gonna come back out here again. $60 on the 6, or sorry, $60 on the 5, $60 on the 9. Let's get it. We got a yo. That's roll number 1 that we're sitting this out, right? Roll number 1. And there's a 5, 4, 9, which is perfect. All right, that is beautiful. 5, 4. That's gonna pay us $84. All right. Now, what we're gonna do from here is we're going to turn our bets off. Okay. So there's 84. I'm going to put this in the rack. Now, remember, we're down 120. So I'm going to keep this on the side here. Mental notes of where you are. I'm just going to turn these bets off. If the shooter hits the point, we will come down to table minimum on the 5 and 9 for 3 rolls. But for right now, our bets are off. And we're just letting the shooter continue to go and see if they hit their point or not. All right. So the reason I like this a lot too is some people have that severe FOMO of like turning bets off and all that kind of stuff. This gets you in the game at a higher level. You turn your bets off, you don't get the hits. Then if the shooter hits their point, we get back in the game for a little bit, but at a lower level. So you're not necessarily having that FOMO. And on that long roll, if you can get these hits, you're going to be across or inside or whatever your preference is and press collect as you please. All right. And right on cue, 6-1, 7 out. All right, we'll take that. Well, I guess technically we'll take it. We won't take it at the same time, right? We want the shooter to hit their point, then get down to table minimum on the 5 and 9. But in this scenario, we were off, so we don't necessarily care all that much, all right? I'm leaving my bets up. Here we go. Looking for a new point to come out 7. Cinco dos. 5-2 on the come out. Doesn't matter. Our bets are off. We follow the puck. AC doocy. 3 craps. And we got a hard 10. Hard 10, that'll be our point. All right. So we're going to turn the puck on over here on the 10. All right. Our bets are now on and working. Remember, 3 rolls. That's what we're looking for. 3 rolls. And we didn't need 3. We only needed 1. There is the 4-1-5, which is lovely. It's going to be another $84. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pay myself 85 for $1. All right, 85 for 1. Now, remember we got hit on that first shooter. We were down $120. Well, 84 and 84 is more than 120. I can guarantee you that. It's 168. So now we are actually whole again, and we're square in the rack. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull this over here. I'm going to pull this over here, because when we do pull down these bets, we can see where we are in profit, right? So we can see that if we put this here, we're 1 nickel short here, but we'll put this off to the side. Okay? All right, here we go. Let's do it. Bets are off. We're waiting to see if that shooter can hit that 10. That's what we're waiting for. We're trying to see, can the shooter hit the 10? If they do, we're going to go out at table minimum on the 5 and 9. If they can't hit the 10, well, we're going to go back out at 4x. So 628, and this is the one thing that I really do like about this is that you're out there. Six, the 3-3, double D, baby. The double D gen coming to play. And we got a 4-2-6. And there was a comment on my video. There's a 538 comment on my last video regarding um, what's it called? Like, why are you buying in for 1,200 when your stop loss is 600? Why don't you just buy in for 600? For me, this is a matter of perspective. I follow the train of thought that whatever I'm buying in for, I'm willing to lose. Like for me, if I'm buying in for $1,200 with a 50% stop loss, why am I not just buying in for $600? That's my personal mentality. But I know a lot of people have the mentality that, 50% stop loss, 25% win goal, all different, numbers and stuff. So people like that 50% stop loss. That's why it's there. Me personally, I'm 100% stop loss, but again, I like to live on the wild side sometimes, I like to live on the wild side. Anyway, 6-4-10 shooter hit their point, which is nice because it's going to turn the puck off. All right. We're going to come out looking for a new point. And we got a yo. We're still going to be looking for a new point, but once we do get a point, we get to bet again. We get to bet again. So this takes discipline, obviously, right? It's not like you can't be very undisciplined playing this. You have to be disciplined playing a strategy like this. But if you do have that discipline, it works out quite nicely. Works out quite nicely. And obviously, it's really nice when you get the hit on like the first roll or the second roll. You don't have to leave the money out there if you're worried about the exposure. We got the come out natural sequence coming. The shooter's just a pass line guru. Hits the 10, then goes yo 7 yo. All right, now we're gonna jinx him, and he's gonna throw an ace deuce, but it's okay. It's okay. Anybody's world bet doing well right now? It should be. And all right, we got a 6, 4 and a deuce. That'll be our new point. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we are going to go out on the 5 and 9 for table minimum. $15, $15. All right. Now, 3 rolls again. We get the 3 rolls, we're good. It only took one. It only took one, ladies and gentlemen. Again, 415. All right, 415. And that's going to pay us $21. Now, here is what we have to do. Okay. So, as part of the strategy, again, if you want it, send me an email. If you make it through the 4x bet successfully twice, after you hit at the table minimum level, it's up to you if you want to go inside, outside, whatever you want to do. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the profit that we have. All right. Actually, I'm just going to cut this $50 into red chips. All right. We'll cut that up. And we're going to go 66 inside. And you can press collect as you please from here. All right. So this is all going to come back in our rack. Now we are playing basically for free. All right. Obviously, yes, it is your money. So is it really free? That's up to you to determine. However, our bankroll is square again. We have the 1,200, we have $3 extra, and we have 66. So we're up $69 right now. Okay. Press collect from here. 314 doesn't matter for us. And again, you can really play however you want from here on out. With if you want to be, on the outsides, if you want the insides, if you want to grab the 6 and the 8 and leave the 5 and 9, it's really, really up to you. Doesn't really matter because we're gonna get the 437, so that's okay. Would be nice to show how the entirety of the strategy works, but you got to see it, right? This is the final step. Then now it's up to you. Press collect as you please. All right, here we go. Next shooter. 10 hard. That'll be our point. All right, we got the 10 hard. We're going to mark up that 10 as our point. All right, now we're going to go $60 on the 5, $60 on the 9. Here we go. And we got a 10 right back. All right, so that was roll number 1. So keep that in your mind. All right, that's roll number 1. And we're off on the come out. We follow the puck. So we're looking for a new point. This does not count as roll number 2. Another 10. That's 3 10s in a row. 2 of them hard. Back on the 10. All right. Now this will be roll number 2 for our bets out here. And we get a 617. All right. Well, unfortunate, right? We're going to lose that. And these bets are going to fall. So now you get to see it. We get hit twice. We made it through twice, right? We're down, upside down a little bit right now, about $120. Coming out, new point, 5-2. That's not a point. All right, we're on the 10 again. The table's throwing some 10s today, that's for sure. All right, 10's the point, 6 and a 4. Here we go. Going out there again. We're on for 3 rolls. And again, we get, it's like deja vu, isn't it? This is deja vu. 6, 4, 10. All right, we'll turn this off. Off, I said. Coming out. Bets are off. Aces, doesn't matter. Five, 3, easy 8. 5 in a tray. All right. Turn the point on the 8. We have 2 rolls left here. There's a 3, 1, 4. And a hard 8. So that's a frontline winner, but that was also the 3rd roll for us. So we're going to turn this off. We're going to turn our bets off because they're going to be off on the come out. They're going to be off until the shooter sets and hits their next point. 10. on the point of 10. Yo, Levine, the dancing queen. 6-5, yo. Back to back, yos. Back to back, yos. Hard four. The ballerina, little 2-2. Back to back, 2-2s. The ballerinas are in the house. And there's the 6-1-7. All right. So that shooter's in the books. We'll turn this off. We'll leave our bets out there. That's why I just turn them off, because sometimes it's easier than, taking them down, all that kind of stuff. If you want to take them down, you can. All right, here we go. Coming out. New point. It's a hard 6. 2 3s. The double D. Tree. All right. Here we go. We're back on again. And we got a 4-2-6 right back. We got lucky on that one. That one rolled off. The 2 rolled off the 3. If you know your mathematics, what 4 and 3 equals. Take that. All right, that's roll number 1. So we're coming out. This doesn't count as roll number 2. 5-2-7. That's why we don't mark the come outs and why we follow the puck. 4-1-5. 4-1. All right, shooter. I'm gonna need you to hit your point real quick. All right, we're gonna need a point real quick. Puck is on. That we have 1 roll. We got 2 left. Or hit the system. 4-2-6. All right. And a 5-1-6. So that will be the end of this shooter for us for right now. If they hit their point, we'll go out of table minimum. But for right now, we're off. 8, hard, square pair. Hard 10. We're going to throw some pairs now, are we? We are going to throw some pairs. 6-5, yo. Midnight. Wowza. I think is that the tall? Oh, no, we're in a 9 away. Shocker, right? Shocker. Oh, and as I say it, there's the Cinco Dos. All right, we'll give this maybe one more shooter here. We'll see what we get going. Here we go. Don't want to make the video super long. There's a hard 6. I think you guys understand kind of what's going on here. You can play it on really whatever you want. Personally, I like it better on the 6 and 8. But if you got a shooter, there's the 9. If you got a shooter who's throwing, 5s and 9s, I mean, you'd be silly not to bet it, right? You'd be silly not to bet it. All right, our bets are going to be off now. It's going to pay us 84. So I'm going to pay it 85 for 1. Okay. Leave that out there for right now. Here we go. Hard 8, square pair. 4-4. Aces, both places. 3-1-4. Yo, yeah. 6-5 mid mo. There's a 9, but again, we're off. All right, we got our hit at the higher level. We don't really care. 5-1-6. All right, shooter hit their point. Shooter has hit their point. 5-1. Okay, we'll turn this off. Here we go. And we got an 8 as our point. 6-2. 6 and a deuce. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to pull these bets down. because we're going to table minimum on the 5 and 9. All right, 3 rolls here. Midnight. All the dots in all of the spots. 5, 4, Nina. Nina. All right, we like that. That's going to get us paid. That's $21. Okay. Now our bets are going to come down. We haven't made it through successfully on the higher level twice, right? So our bets have to come down. I'll finish out the eight's the point. I'll finish out the shooter quickly, and then we'll see where we're at. There's another 9, 6, 3. Again, we're off. You can sit here and play this all day long, obviously. I just don't want to make it super, super long because the cadence of it's pretty simple. There's a 6, 4, 10. I think that's the tall. Yep, light the screen up. Hard 4, little 2, 2, the ballerina. Little ballerina action. 5, 3, easy 8, 5 and a 3. All right, so I guess here at this point, right, you could really do whatever you want. I don't want to end the video mid-roll, but I'm going to because I can. Take a look at where we are. We started with 1,200, right? There's 1,000, 1,100, 75, 85, 88. We're down $12, and we got hit right off the bat on that high level, the upper level twice, right? We got the PSO to start, and then after we did get through it successfully once or twice, we got hit real quick again. So getting knocked off that 4x level is tough. But to only be down $12 right now, if you keep playing, could be doing a lot better. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Again, this is the variation on the 5 and the 9 of the Dagrainger 6-8. Again, if you guys want a copy of the strategy or anything, shoot me an email and I will certainly get it to you. And if you want to see the 6 and the 8 and the 5 and the 9 played together, let me know and I will roll it out. Love you all. Don't forget, you all have a little DJ in you, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Peace.